Okay, we're talking about both the playaway modal cages and the short tripentatonic cages. Playaway modal is, say we're doing it from the fret nut down here. Okay, the short pattern would be very similar. But when we're talking about tripentatonic here, okay, we're talking about an E shape, an A shape, and a C shape there. Okay, in pentatonic, it would be an E shape starting, say, in the key. We're going to do this, let's say, in the key of F. So say root is F. So we go E. Okay, and then we're going to go to the A shape. Okay, and then to the C shape. And then we just come down on the, or we can go up again on the E shape. Okay, it's easier for me to go up on it, but we put the three together and we get the diatonic. That's what tripentatonic is. And then in the E shape, we just follow a pentatonic shape scale, going majors and minors. So we have E shaped 1, G minor shape 2, A minor shape 3, A major shape 4. These are buddies. These are half steps here. Then C. So we're going in a pentatonic scale. Okay? Back up to E again. E, G, A, C, D, E. So that's what the tripentatonic cage, short cages are. Okay? And we don't talk about them being particularly modal. Well, they are just all inversions of the same pentatonic scale. So if we look at, starting from, let's say, the E shape, we have root 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, then the A shape is one of the other inversions. Let's just scoot back to the C shape, would be 3, 5, 6, root 2. Okay, and then we would go to the A shape. It's another inversion of the same thing. 5, 6, root 2, 3. Okay, then we can go over to the D shape. 2, 3, 5, 6, root. You know, and then the G shape is 6, root 2, 3, 5. So that's what the pentatonic cages are about. Different inversions of the same root pentatonic scale. We can play that in the long patterns too, but we're really just selecting pentatonic scales, and I've done that. Notice how the 4s and the 7s are darkened. So in pentatonic, in the long patterns, we just play, in the root pattern, we just play the white notes. Root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3. Okay? Notice that with the long patterns, if we do play away and we don't cut out and go back over here for the root 2, 3, or cut out on the 3 and then go 5, 6, root 2, 3, we're going to the next pentatonic scale, next pentatonic shape up, right? Pentatonic shape, the next cage shape up, caged, C-A-G-E-D. So E goes to D, all right? It's not pentatonic, it's the opposite of that. So a pentatonic scale is the opposite of the word caged in the key of C. So let's see what we, this is the all-encompassing chart. We've got all of the modes here. This is Ionian, and what's happened when you take the Ionian and you sink it into the fret nut to the left down here. So the 3 goes from here, goes to here, goes to here, goes to here, and then goes to here. Next box over, we got root 2, 3, and we got 4, 5, 6, the Lydian box. The 6 goes from here, goes to here, goes to here, goes to here, and then all the way. And that's what, and there's 13 of these, and there's a repeat for the Ionian one, so we have 12 boxes. 12 boxes, that rings a bell. 12. Where have I heard that before? Where have I heard that before? In 12 keys. So I set out to show that when we divide the fretboard into 5 box cages, not 5 box cages, 5 fret cages, we're going through all 12 keys, and these are the shapes. There's and these are cutout scales too, because we can't play the play away. If we go 3, 4, 5, we'll go 6, 7 root into the next cage. But if we take the cutout, we're in the E box in the 5 fret limit. Okay, now the short patterns, the tripentatonics, and even some of the pentatonics without being tripentatonic, go 5 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but some of them go 4 frets here. The whole the E, A, C goes 4 frets because the C shape starts way over here on the outer note, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7. The C shaped 5th. So that's not a strict 5 fret cage system. So it's the 5 fret cage system that gives rise to the 12 keys. Well, let's move ahead. So they made another chart. 426, 12 cage system. Now we know it's a 12 cage system. Long cutouts and tripent shorts, all half position chords shown on the bar. So these are the action fingers chords that we're going to be looking for. Okay, I'm over here now. Root 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 6 root. And there's 7ths too. There's 7ths for each one of these. 5, 7, 2 is Mixolydian, 6 root 3 is Aeolian. Okay, so we got root 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 6 root, 5, 7, 2, 6 root 3, 7, 4, 2, and back to root. Plus Blues Magic in here. Okay, well now we've got Blues Magic. What is Blues Magic? So we got a couple of Blues Magic chords up here. I think. Well, actually, you didn't get Blues Magic on here, so let's go ahead to the next chart. So this is pretty much the same thing, where we've got the 3 migrating. 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. Okay, 3 there. Now, I don't know why it didn't migrate all the way over to that. Yeah, it did. Here it was 3D2, now it's 3D, now it's just 3. So we have the same thing, but I arranged it differently so that we have so here's a missing fret here, all black fret. So they're straight lined up like that. And I started to put the names on them. I got them across on the top here. Okay, so it's the same thing. And we've got these lovely little cages we can play. Okay, don't worry about key of R equals C sharp and all that stuff. That was it. I was trying to see what was going on there. So in root 2, 3, it'd be root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3. Okay, now when we want to go to the C, 4, 5, 6, the 4, okay, my C is the lowest note down here. Okay, so my C is the lowest note down there. So what is C the 4th of? It's the 4th of the key of G. So this is the Lydian in the G.